Órale, Cholo Trucker Mas movies and shows, and here we got the movie Witness Unprotected. I believe this movie came out in 2010. I'm looking at the information to it now. It doesn't have a release date, but when I watched it, I think I remember seeing 2010. Not sure. Witness Unprotected is an hour and 30 minutes long. You could watch this movie on Tubi, Fandango at Home, Peacock, YouTube, Google Play Movies and TV, and Apple TV. Let's get to the description. A divorced photographer who is struggling to put her daughter through college takes a dangerous job with a firm of private investigators. When a woman is murdered, the photographer becomes the prime suspect and must race to prove her innocence. Okay. Um, I don't see anything on here on Rotten Tomatoes. Okay. All right, listen. I'm gonna keep this short. All right. The only reason why I watched this movie is just because it came across my feed and I went ahead and I checked out the trailer and it actually looked interesting. The mysteriousness to it and someone trying to be framed and somebody trying to, there's a dirty cop involved and you're over there trying to, you know, prove your innocence. All that stuff intrigued me. And in the trailer, I could kind of tell, like, all right, this is a kind of a low budget movie, but let me go and check it out. I even noticed one or two of the actors from something else, and I'm like, all right, let me go ahead, let me check it out. About 15 minutes into the movie, I was ready to check out. I was like, gosh, the acting in this movie is terrible. The one that plays the daughter is a gosh awful actor. Goodness gracious, she is terrible. Like, she is just such, she's smiling all the time. Everything, the acting in this movie, all the actors are terrible. This movie, I'll tell you guys this, man. I'm somewhat glad I watched it because it was so bad that it kind of made me laugh a little bit and made me appreciate good movies. The story to this, the story to this movie is really good. But due to horrible acting, this movie failed. Gosh, did it fail. It was the story that kept me intrigued, but the acting, and I don't know what type of cameras they used, but it just didn't help. The cameras they used almost seemed like the cameras that they use for like softcore porn movies from like the late 90s, early 2000s or something. But this movie just fell so flat. But I'm telling you guys, the story is what kept me interested. But goodness gracious, the acting was gosh awful. It was terrible. And the one that played the daughter, holy smokes, man. She cannot act. She's a good looking girl. Don't get me wrong. Very pretty girl, but she cannot act. Son of a gun. So if this ever comes across your feed, all right, and you see the trailer and it looks good, you might want to think twice. But you know what? Like I said, to a certain degree, I'm actually kind of glad I watched it to a certain degree. That is Witness Unprotected. Total Trucker, Moss Movies and Shows. Catch you guys on next one.